What up, world? It's the one and only true college football fanatic, Jared J.B. Boyd. Well, today I want to talk about, as you know, college football. The games from this past weekend especially. And the close games that are close to home where I stay, as in, LSU, Tulane, and so on. Alright, and you can see I got the hats back there. Ohio State, Michigan State, Florida State, Alabama. I got LSU on my head. I wore a TCU hat the other day. Somebody said if I'm a TCU fan, I said, man, I got a lot of college football hats. And I do have a lot. That's not even half of them. Alright, got the La Tech sign in the back from the 2012 season. My brother right there. And Quentin Patton, All-American receiver Quentin Patton. And then, WrestleMania sign. Y'all know I'm a big wrestling fan too, but I won't talk about no wrestling. I'll leave that to my boy, Tony Levin. He does his little podcast and everything, so I'm not going to step on his toes. Without further ado, let's get into this. Let's talk about the game from last night. Texas A&M and UCLA. There's no way in the world you could tell me that Texas A&M was supposed to lose that game. You're up by 34 points with a total of 16 minutes left to go in the game. You could say UCLA got lucky with a tip pass, another tip pass. Josh Rosen throwing up a pass just to throw it up to avoid a sack and it becomes a touchdown. You can say all that good stuff and got lucky, but the main thing is Texas A&M did not try to waste any time by running the ball. You had Mon in the game when Starkle got hurt. He's a runner. Run the ball some. Waste some of that clock. Keep them from scoring. Give them less time to try to hurry up and score. So this is all on Kevin Sumlin. Word is his hot seat just got hotter, which it is. Because this falls on him. You must do a better job in coaching. Must do a better job in clock management. That's where the game was lost. UCLA got a little momentum, got lucky, came back, won that game 45-44. So Kevin Sumlin, to me, is in a lot of trouble. But like I said, if you would have ran the ball some, wasted that clock, hey, it might be a different ball game. And I know what they say about the spread. You try to run the plays fast, and if you start wasting clock in there, you lose momentum and it gets you off rhythm. Look, man, you're trying to win a game. You need to run the ball. That's it. Up by 34 points. There's no way that's supposed to happen. Second biggest upset ever. Ever. Well, not second biggest upset, second biggest comeback ever in FBS history. Now, let's go to the game that was in New Orleans. LSU versus BYU. And I heard some people say they were very impressed with LSU's offense. I'm here to tell you I was not impressed with LSU's offense. It was very predictable. Some of the same plays were ran more than once. And I don't know if Matt Canada was trying, or if he was trying to hold plays for later on, didn't want to show the whole playbook, whatever. Prove me wrong later on in the season. Because what I saw in person in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome was not impressive. It was vanilla. It still looked like the old LSU offense that was run when Les Miles was in charge. And that in itself will not get you past Auburn or Alabama. Not at all. We need to change things up, open that playbook up, and put more points on the board. You are not supposed to beat BYU 27-0. Give me 42. Give me 49. That is a team you must blow out of the water. That team should not be in the ball game for 3 quarters at all. Not at all. You leave them in the ball game at halftime 14-0, they still believe they have a chance to beat you. Now, Dave Aranda on the defensive side of the ball, hey, they did what they have to do. Got stops, got sacks, interceptions. They played the way the defense needed to play. They got pressure on Tanner Mangum. It was phenomenal to watch. It was phenomenal. So I don't have any issues with the defense. And I think they're going to be so much better when Arden Key is healthy. Once he is healthy, that guy is unblockable. Unblockable. He can get to the quarterback whenever he wants. He is a special talent, and his skill set is unbelievable. But the offensive side of the ball has to get better. DJ Chalk is a playmaker at wide receiver. He needs to touch the ball. Of course, Geis needs to touch the ball. That's your other playmaker on offense. We can get more points on the board. LSU can score more points. Put games away. And stop playing with teams on offense. LSU could be looking at maybe the playoffs. Maybe. I don't think they will. But we'll see in the future. Let's go to Bama and Florida State. The game of Saturday night, which everybody was talking about for the longest, the greatest opener ever. How can you call a game the greatest opener ever? Just going by ranks? No. That wasn't the greatest opener ever. Basically what I want to say is Florida State, to me, had their will taken away when the field goal was blocked, when the punt was blocked, and then you come out for the kickoff return and you fumble the ball. I think their will was broken. Their spirit was taken away. Now, I like the way Florida State defense played. They played a hell of a game to keep them in the game throughout the whole game. 21-7, they still in the game. Once Alabama got another field goal, pretty much was over. So the defense played well. Florida State defense improved a whole lot from last year because they were not that good of a defensive team last year. Got a lot of experience, brought a lot of players back. They look good. I have to give them that credit. Offensive side of the ball, DeAndre Francois still wasn't getting the protection that he needs to have. As we all know, he took a beat down last year. And he would stay in the pocket and throw the ball and take hit after hit after hit due to the O-line not protecting him. They weren't that much better this game against Alabama. And right now, Florida, he got hurt. Torn patella tendon. He's out for the rest of the season. So, true freshman now, James Blackman comes in. And can he be the difference maker? Can he be the one that could still lead Florida State to the playoffs? As you know, I have Florida State in the playoffs myself with Alabama, Michigan, and USC. Those were my picks. Can he still lead Florida State to the playoffs? They have to win out. They cannot lose any more games. And we have to give the true freshman a chance. We cannot say, they got a true freshman at quarterback. He doesn't have any experience. They're not going to win. Let's just wait and see. Let's see how he does this coming weekend. And then let's see how he does against Miami the following weekend. Give the true freshman a chance. All the players around him on offense, they got to step up. Each and every one, they have to step up. They got to step it up. Let's go to Bama. Front seven, what can you say? It is what we expected. They are unbelievable. The pressure they can get to the quarterback, stopping the run, is unbelievable. Now, once again, when we talk about the DBs, if any quarterback has time to throw, they can throw on Bama's DBs for forever. Now, they made some adjustments in the second half. Got 2 picks. Made it kind of harder for DeAndre Francois to throw the ball. But, in my opinion, Bama DBs still need to cover better in order to beat teams. Because, to me, a good throwing team will beat them. A running team's not going to beat Alabama. That's not going to happen. And that's LSU's main thing, running the ball. Not going to happen. Not going to beat Alabama running the ball. You got to be able to throw it on Alabama or something. You stop Alabama's run and you throw the ball against Alabama, you can win. Offensively, didn't look the same. It's just the first game. Like Nick Saban said, it was an ugly win. They didn't play that well, but they got the job done. Offensively, didn't look too good to me. One long run from Damian Harris. Other than that, running game wasn't too good. Jalen Hurts took off a lot running. We didn't see him get to throw a ball much at all. Calvin really had a couple passes, I think, for 82 yards, I believe. But we need to see what Brian Gable can do with the offensive coordinator. I liked it with Lane Kiffin. I liked the one game that Steve Sarkisian called. And I think if Bo Scarborough didn't get hurt in that national championship game, Alabama probably still wins. With all that being said, the offense gotta get better. They gotta get better. Gotta look better if Alabama wants to succeed in the college football playoffs. Other than that, Tulane and Grambling. And I just want to get this out there. The people who said that Grambling State were going to beat Tulane. Listen, guys, we're talking about an FCS school who's ranked 23rd in the nation in FCS. Congratulations, Grambling State. You know, they don't go play for FCS titles, which if they would, they probably would win some, to be honest with you. But we're talking about FCS school against an FBS school in the American Conference. Could an upset happen? Of course it can happen. But not with Grambling State against Tulane, guys. You got to think logically here. Okay? If this was like a North Dakota State, maybe. They've done it before. Okay? Just saying. All right? Think logically. Nobody's going to bet their money on Grambling State to defeat Tulane. Okay? Better athletes for Tulane. Better talent. Just wasn't going to happen, guys. And Tulane hopped in them early. Very early. Okay? So, next time you got a Grambling against a Louisiana Tech, a Tulane, pick the team that's supposed to win. Tulane, Louisiana Tech. Okay? Be logically good, the people. If you know football, think logically. Other than that, that's all I have to say about the games for this weekend. I'll come back on here later on the week, talk about the games we got coming up this weekend, like Georgia, Notre Dame. Well, the absence of Jacob Eason cost Georgia a win in Notre Dame. You have Oklahoma and Ohio State. Can Baker Mayfield get revenge from last year and beat J.T. Barrett in the Buckeyes? We're going to see. I will talk about that later on the week. Thank y'all for tuning in. Subscribe to my YouTube page, Javis at 1229. Everybody have a good day.